All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2023 Addison Trail Indian Trail Orchestra Fest. Thank you so much for being here. We are so excited to present a collaboration that's been a couple weeks in the making. Today, we had a wonderful opportunity for all the Indian Trail students to come and hang out right here at the high school. We got to collaborate, play some games, and make some music together, which I'm so excited about. It's so great to see the future generations of musicians that we have here. So before we begin, I just wanted to go over a couple things. Please, as you're listening, refrain from applause noise until after each of the selections. You'll hear one selection from each group. And please try to keep noise to a minimum so that the musicians can focus and present the best concert possible. So we appreciate your cooperation in advance. So first, what you're going to hear first is the 6th grade orchestra, and I'll let Miss Toika introduce them and the piece that they are playing. Again, thank you so much for being here. We're so excited for this evening's night of music. Okay, all right.
Playing a piece that we have
Okay, so that was our 6th grade orchestra. I'm going to be emceeing just a little bit as we do a quick scene change here. The next group you're going to hear is our 7th grade orchestra, and again, I'll let Ms. Toyka introduce that. First, I just want to say a couple things for your parents. Again, thank you so much for being here. As you're thinking about transitioning your student from middle school to high school, just a couple things to keep in mind. Just like at Indian Trail, orchestra is a class that meets during the day. Orchestra meets, there's 2 periods of orchestra that meets 4th and 5th period. And it is a full credit class, which we do offer honors credit for all of our music courses, so something to think about. Our music classes carry the same weight as an honors English, honors math, honors science, honors social studies. They carry the same weight. So your student, even if they are a freshman, they have the opportunity to take that class for honors credit. So it's a really great opportunity that we're allowed by our administration, and a great way for your student to break up their day and continue making great music and get the credit to really boost their GPA. Most of our highest achieving students, our students at the top of the Addison Trail class, have been musicians, and it goes the same for right now. Our number 2 and 3 are both musicians. So keep that in mind as you're thinking about transitioning your student to Addison Trail. Another thing to think about is if you have an 8th grade student, start thinking about if they're going to be in high school, thinking about transitioning them to a new instrument. So if you're still renting your instrument, that's great, and the instruments that your students started on are great for beginners. But as we transition into more advanced music, a more advanced instrument is a great tool for them. So if you're thinking about a new instrument for your student, please come see me, please come talk to me. You can email me, call me, see me after the show, after the concert, and I'd love to talk to you about stepping up your student into a new instrument. It's a really great tool and something that you can do for your student that really puts them and helps them achieve at that higher level that we will at the high school. So I think we're good. Awesome. For the most part, we got everybody? Awesome. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now so you can hear what you really came for, and I'll let Ms. Toyka introduce our 7th grade orchestra. Okay, 7th grade orchestra, fabulous, fabulous. Next, we're going to have our 8th grade orchestra come up. I want to do a quick plug. The wonderful ladies that you saw in the foyer selling candy, they are our music booster team, and our music booster team is a really integral part to what we do here at Addison Trail in the music department specifically. A lot of this, like even today, helping get kids in and out, get them lunch and everything would not be possible without them. This is a great way for you as a parent to give back to your student and the music program. We have many board positions that you can enter in as a parent with a freshman student. If you want to talk to any of the ladies out there and buy some candy as well to support our booster program, that would be great. The music to become a music booster, it's very inexpensive, but $8. And that, again, all that money, all your time goes right back into the music program. Everything that they do helps benefit the students, whether it's raising money for scholarships, for things like private lessons, for trips that we do. All those things are really important, and the boosters are a huge part of that. So please consider, especially if you are a parent of an 8th grade student, please consider joining our Music Booster program. The Music Boosters meet just one Monday, usually the first Monday of the month, and it's a great meeting, really friendly, cordial. You can stay up to date on everything that's happening in the music department and make your voice heard on things that you would like to see happen, changes, those kind of things, and just, again, being an overall supportive parent, we would so appreciate it. So again, if you would like to get some more information on that, any of the Music Booster parents out in the foyer would be happy to give you that more information. So we're going to have the 8th grade students come up and play for you, and then we are going to transition into the high school students. You parents of 8 IT students, you can kind of hear this progression. That's kind of how we set up our concert tonight. So you can hear that progression of students from 6th graders all the way through seniors in high school, and culminating with some really fun collaborations that we're going to do tonight. So I'll turn it over to Ms. Toika and the 8th grade orchestra.
Work hard and be the best that they can. And I think that
What a great performance. Thanks, 8th graders. All right, so we're going to transition to the high school portion of the concert. The group that you see coming on stage right now is our Symphony Orchestra members. This group is made up of mainly freshmen and sophomore students. So for 8th grade parents, this is the orchestra that you should have signed, your students should have signed up for, and they definitely should sign up for orchestra, so make sure that they sign up. This is Symphony Orchestra. This is our largest group, and we do a lot of things building on those techniques that you start and work on in Indian Trail, and we develop some new techniques, play some fun new material. The piece that you're going to hear from the Symphony Orchestra is one of the pieces that we played a few weeks ago when we went to Orlando. We actually took most of our group down. Can I get a show of hands? How many students went down to Orlando? Got a lot of students. So we had a huge orchestra. It was so fun. A big part of the music department is traveling every other year. So students, as you think about transitioning into high school, you get those opportunities where we got to go to Disney World in Orlando 2 weeks ago and play on a world stage in front of people from all over the world. It was such a great performance and really fun. The students got to play and they did excellent, and they also got to have fun in Disney World. So there's trips like that are part of the music department, and some things you can look forward to. It doesn't matter if you're a freshman or a senior, you can participate in those things. So we are actually going to feature, and I want to give a quick shout out to one of our wind ensemble members, Thomas Lozanowicz. He was so nice and volunteered his time to come and play for us. So can we give him some applause? You got a fan club, nice. Okay, thank you. Let's remember to be respectful. Okay, so we're going to play for you some selections from Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. That's the second movie. So you're going to hear some themes that are familiar and some themes that maybe are new to you. So we hope you enjoy. This is Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. All right, thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed that one. That was really fun. I was really impressed when I asked the students kind of what one of our pieces they wanted to showcase. This is the first one they said, and they've spent a lot of time outside of rehearsal practicing and really perfecting that. So it really warms my heart to see students take ownership over their learning and work together and collaborate. That is what I think the coolest thing about being an orchestra is that you're constantly collaborating and working with one another. Students build great relationships in orchestra because of the nature of collaboration that you don't really get in any other class in the building. Music classes are really unique and special in that way. So again, I really hope that you consider and encourage your child, especially 8th graders, and even if you have a 6th grade child, 7th grade child, continue to support them and support their music making, because it is so important. So many studies have shown the academic success that these students have. Some of our most successful students at Addison Trail are in the music department. So again, continue to encourage your student to pursue that. Next up, you're seeing here, this is our chamber orchestra. The chamber orchestra is an auditioned group that is made up of typically juniors and seniors. There are some sophomores. Again, those students can audition for this group. This is a group that plays a little higher level literature. We talk more technique things. You're going to that upper level of music making, and you're going to hear a piece from, this is a piece from a 4-movement work called Serenade for Strings. And actually, you can hear that in our spring concert if you come to that. But we're going to play the 4th movement. This is really a fun movement, one of my favorites. The students love playing it, and they play it very well. This is called Cakewalk from the Serenade from Strings by Norman Lydon. We hope you enjoy it. enjoyed that piece. Oh, sorry. Okay. We are going to transition now to one of my favorite part of the evening. You are going to hear a collaboration between the IT students and the AT students. So we are going to have the 8th grade students come on, and we are going to play a combined piece that's really, really fun. So do we have our, yeah, come on out. Okay, so we're going to transition seats a little bit. So again, I'm gonna talk at you just a little bit. So this piece we worked on, we've been working on for a few weeks. I proposed the idea to Ms. Toika, and being the awesome person and director that she is, she said, this is great, this will work for our group. So the Indian Trail students learned this piece with us. And this is a really fun piece. It's not something you typically hear. It's really fun. It's got a fun name. This is called Rosin Eating Zombies from Outer Space. If you don't know what rosin is it's a little cake made kind of syrupy that allows our the bow hair to stick to the string. So that's what rosin is. So we're going to play that for you. This collaboration, we did this during the afternoon, and again, I just want to say to parents, your students were fantastic. They were so well behaved, so energetic, and they had so much fun. At least it looked like they did. We were collaborating with the high school students, and I just want to say thank you for bringing such wonderful students that were willing to collaborate and learn together. We are so fortunate to have them today. So we're going to let them come on stage. We're going to play together. But before we play Rosin Eating Zombies, Indian Trail students, we do have a little surprise song for you. So we'll play our surprise song first. This is kind of a little tradition that we do here at the ATIT Fest. We have a little secret song, so hopefully you can get what it is. It's a pretty popular one. I don't want to give it away, but we're going to start with that, and then after our secret song, then we will play Rosin Eating Zombies from Outer Space, and then we have a very special grand finale that you won't see anywhere else. It's really special. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but give us 1 second to finish getting set up, and we will play for you. We have a special song for you. We hope you enjoy it. And if you guess it, this is our secret song for this year, and this is from us to you. Can we get a hand for our soloists, our solo screamers? Guys, go ahead and stand up, guys. So great. Great job. We hope you like that piece. That's really fun to play and fun to put together. So now, unfortunately, we are at the end of the evening. But this is the best part of the evening. You are about to witness. I counted it because I was doing seating charts and counting people and doing attendance. We have 160 string players that are here tonight. So what we are going to do is play one final piece as a collective string group, as a collective, cohesive hive mind of like-minded musicians. And we are going to play a very familiar piece called Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And we're actually going to fill in the aisle. So you might have a little one kind of next to you. So don't be alarmed. That's where they're supposed to be. So we're going to fill in the aisles here and rows, and then we're all going to play one combined final piece to play us out. Again, my favorite part, one of my favorite parts of the whole year. Thanks, Mr. Hollid. So we'll bring up the lights. We're going to fill in here. So IT students, come on down, fill in the rows here. This is one that you're going to know. You probably heard your students practicing this one for a long time. This is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, very famous. But we have a really cool version of this that you probably have never heard before. So you're going to hear the basic melody, okay? And then you're also going to hear kind of a little counter thing done by our high school students that's really, really cool. So before we start playing again, I just want to say thank you so much for coming and supporting your students. This really does mean a lot to us in the music department, and we really appreciate you supporting your student in music. Again, please encourage your student to continue playing and practicing. Really start thinking about those opportunities that we have at Addison Trail. Another thing, one last thing, a plug. At Addison Trail, we have a really amazing opportunity to have world-class instrumental instructors that work at Addison Trail. So they are contracted to work during the school day, so your child can take private lessons during the school day for a fee, but that can be also offset by the music boosters, another reason to become a booster member. So your child can take lessons during their orchestra period, during part of their lunch, during our resource period, our study hall period. There's so many opportunities, and you don't have to cart them around anywhere. I remember my dad having to drive me like 45 minutes a week to my cello lessons, so I know not having that responsibility makes life a little bit easier. So, and all of our instrumental instructors have master's degrees on their instrument, meaning they've studied 6 years in college at the university level. So think about that as you are transitioning your student to Addison Trail. Those lessons are open to anyone of any ability level, and private lessons are one of the best ways, if not the best way, to have a leg up and really help your students succeed at Addison Trail. Okay, we're gonna let the cellos, so cellos, go ahead and find a stool. I think we should have enough here. Okay. So again, thank you so much for coming. This is a great moment. Go ahead and this is encouraged. Please go ahead and get your phones and you can record if you'd like. This is also being live streamed and recorded on YouTube. So if you would like to share this concert with friends, families, you can do so by following Addison Trail HS Fine Arts. And I will send this out to Ms. Toyko so she can send that to you. But this video will be posted on YouTube and is being live streamed currently. So you can share this video. If you don't want to worry about recording now, this will be recorded with some high quality audio. So just keep that in mind. And I think IT student, are we ready? Okay, awesome. So thank you again so much for coming. It's been a joy to have you here. It's my honor to work at Addison Trail as the orchestra director. I have such an amazing group of students. Thank you, students, for helping facilitate everything today. Couldn't have done it without you. Again, thanks so much for coming. This is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Thank you so much for coming. So, just a quick thing before everyone goes. The Indian Trail students are going to go back to the cafeteria to pack up their things. Your students will meet you in the main Blazer hallway. So if you'd like to go out there and wait for your student to get their things packed up, that would be really great. If I could, Addison Trail students, if you can help me just stack one chair and one stand before you go, we'll be all good. Okay, again, thank you so much for coming. You've been an amazing audience. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting your students. Have a great night. We hope to see you all at Addison Trail. Yeah, if you want to help, that would be amazing. That would be amazing.